Assalamu alaikum. I am back again with a follow-up from last week's video. You can see I've still got my barbican going. So in this week's video, I'm going to be talking about, as you may know already, the things that I found weird about Jordan when I first got here 5.5 years ago, and I still find weird. Everything on my list is completely random. There is no connection between the things, and it's all meant to be tongue-in-cheek, so please don't get offended. Please, I love Jordan. Shway shway with me, shway shway. The first thing, just because I've been ranting about it a lot to my husband lately. Why doesn't Jordan have people carriers? If you don't know what a people carrier is, this is a people carrier. It's a car that is designed for big families. And you can fit lots and lots and lots of children in there, all safely done up in their car seats. There's enough space for everyone. They're really big. They're not particularly fast. They're not particularly attractive. But oh my God, are they useful? Everyone drives like a saloon hatchbacks, I think they're called, which are all like very nice city cars and things, but they're not good for big families. And even the 4x4s, they're still like small on the inside. So get a people carrier. Like, we need to start a revolution. We need to bring the people carriers over here to carry the people to A and B safely. Which brings me to my next one. Why don't people use car seats for their children? This is a serious one. I try not to criticize and things too often because I don't feel like it's my place. But car seats literally stop your children from dying in car accidents. And car accidents happen in Jordan a lot. And I don't know what the statistics are for children dying, but you hear about it a lot, about whole families being wiped out in one go. And actually the other day, Roya News posted a video about a little girl who they were going around a roundabout, which we call it in England, a circle, as we call it in Jordan. They were going around a circle in Irbid, and the little girl fell out of the car. How does something like that happen? Car seats will keep the child in the seat. No falling out of the seats. Putting your child, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go on a rant. Putting your child on your lap in the front seat, okay? If you do have any kind of bump, like you don't have to just worry about the that giant balloon that comes out of the front of the car when you get hit, like that thing that hits you in the face. Right, that thing that hits you in the face can kill a child. It comes out really, really strong. It can even break your nose, like it can break an adult's nose. Imagine what it can do to your child. And now cars have got these ones that come out of the sides as well, and they come out from all different areas. If your kid isn't in a car seat, like the car is designed for a minor to be in a car seat, okay? The other day, story time, when we went to Azraq, on the way back, we were on these crazy desert roads. The desert road is like really frightening, to be honest. And we're zooming along on that. We're not zooming along, to be honest. We're going along on the desert road, and then this car overtakes us. My husband was like cut short from whatever he was saying. He was like, "Did you just see that?" And there's literally like a 3-year-old, my son's age, sitting on the driver's lap. The driver's got his sunglasses on, leaning back, looking all cool, driving. He's going way faster than we were. He must have been going like 120 kilometers per hour. And he's got his kid sitting on front of him, and there are potholes, there's sand on the road, there's like, it's just the most dangerous road. And we followed him from like way out near Azraq all the way down to 7th Circle, and his kid was on his lap the whole time, and he's weaving in and out of traffic. Wow. So yeah, I don't understand, and I have never understood why kids don't go in car seats. And if they go in a car seat, they're actually buckled up in the car seat, not like it's somewhere to place your baby while you drive. It's not like a handbag holder. It's somewhere to keep your baby safe. Like, Mashan Allah, please use car seats. So we came in a bit heavy there. Let's go back to something a bit lighter. Let's talk about plug sockets. I told you this is random. Okay, in Jordan, we have got plug sockets that look like this. But what we buy tends to be imported products, or even the local products don't have the sockets built in that go straight into the wall for these. Am I making sense? Like a lot of things will come with a 3-pin plugs, which is what we have in the UK. They're really, really strong plugs. And so you have to get an adapter. Or it's not a 3-pin, it's a 2-pin, but it's one of those extra thick ones. so it doesn't go into the wall. And then you end up buying different adapters and they melt and they break and you get electrocuted and you get sparks and all of things. Like, why? Why not just choose one plug that works for everyone, that works for all appliances, and then you're set? So yeah, it would just make more sense to me if there was like some final decision made about the plugs, or like maybe just better adapters were on the market, because you end up buying all these like cheap adapters and like I said, they end up melting and everything. So yeah, that's something I just don't understand. The next one is no contract phones. In the UK, we have this system where you buy a phone, like an iPhone, that's a case. You buy a phone, like an iPhone for instance, and you pay like a one-off fee, like £100 for the phone, and then you pay every month for a set period. Like for 18 months, you'll pay £35 a month. And then at the end of that period, you will own the phone at the very end. But if for some reason you have to cancel your contract, you have to pay the remainder and all of that stuff. So in Jordan, what happens is you can go to your bank and tell them like, I want to buy this phone, and then you can go and find it and then take them a quote, and then they can like issue a kind of loan that's similar to that. And that whole process was like weird for me when I first came across it. And then now what seems to be very common is that an actual company will offer you a payment plan. So you buy it off them over a period of time. And I think that like companies like Orange, actually I think Zain do, like I think all of the phone companies do some kind of offer like contract phones, but they're really, really bad offers. So no one does them. Like they prefer to deal with the company. But I just miss this process. Like, yes, maybe it's a bit more expensive, but you never have to, get your monthly credit. It's just automatically happens. You never have to top up. So in Jordan, every single month you have to go and top up. And every single month I top up early. Like the second I get an alert that says like, oh, you're running low on your data, or you need to top up by this date or anything like that, I'll panic and I'll go down and I'll buy the credit and I will put it on the phone early, because I don't understand this system. 5 years later, I don't understand this system. Every month I do it. And I've had phone calls from Zain. They've rung me to say like, we've noticed like unusual behavior on your account. What's going on? And my husband has taken over the phone for me and explained to them like, my wife is just stupid. And I still do it. Like I just did it the other day and I don't know how much money we've wasted. Like all you do when you top up early before your month subscription has run out, if you top up early, you just like, you're putting that like it's like actual money into your credit. So you'll like waste that money as data. I don't understand how it works. Next one is newly married couples have got so much pressure, like mainly the man has got so much pressure to bring this huge amount of money to pay for the wedding, to pay for all of the bride gets like a whole new wardrobe and whole like everything when she gets married. I'll do a video on that because it's like really nice, it's like really interesting. He also has to pay for everything inside the house in one go. So what people do is they don't buy things over time. They buy everything, the whole house complete in one go. Then when you get married, you move in straight away, everything is ready. You immediately start receiving guests and showing them around the house, and you show off your house to them. But that puts so much pressure on them, and then they have to wait so long for the guy to get the money together, and then that causes strain on the relationship, and the whole thing is just really stressful. So I don't understand that. I feel like we need to be like softer on the married couples when they first move out. I feel like it's just too much pressure. Yeah. The next one, I don't know if this is just something about the people around me that I have met, the different houses that I've been in, but I have never seen a radio inside a home. Like obviously in cars you see them, but I haven't seen somebody like actually have a radio inside their house that they listen to. And in England it's like, it's a bit of an institution, like your tea and the wireless, as old people in the UK call them. We love our radios and we love listening to the radio. And it's just an odd thing that I've noticed. It's just odd to me that people don't have radios here. The final thing that I want to mention, something that I found strange when I first got here, I have talked about it many times, I still find it really strange, is that we don't have postal system and we don't have an address system. Even if we didn't introduce a postal system, like, khalas, it's not like needed, it's not part of the culture. Okay, I understand that. Like, we don't need a postman coming and delivering post every day, because who's sending the post? But like, there's no harm in having like a more kind of formalized address system. So, you know, when you order food over the phone, you don't have to describe where you live. You can just tell them, this is my address. You don't have to be like, you know, the big telegraph pole that's near the circle with the special candy sweet. Like, no, we just tell them, this is my address and this is my postcode, and they can find you. Wouldn't that be cool? Whereas what we've got is like the street names that are like on the map, names on the map, and then you've got like the common names. It's like Fusha and Amiya for street names, and it's like, why can't we just have one kind of organized address system so that we can find each other easier? I feel like this is a fun subject to kind of add to over time. So let me know in the comments if you're foreign to Jordan, or if you are from Jordan yourself and there are things that people do that you just wonder why do you do this? Then let me know, but keep it light. Let's keep things fun and light, please. And that's the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ma salama. I will see you next week.